Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back on the video today. And NBA free agency starts in 18 hours. I'm so excited. 18 and a half hours if we're being exact here. It starts at 5 o'clock. Like I said earlier in the last video, there is a free agency show on NBA TV from 4 to 7. It's called NBA Free Agency Fever. I'm going to be watching it. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I'm really excited. Looking to see where a bunch of players will go, and I'm looking to see what the Rockets will do and when their first move will be. I don't know. I don't think the Rockets will make any moves tomorrow. I'd be surprised, but at the same time, I wouldn't. I would most likely wouldn't see the Rockets making a move in free agency until day 2 or day 3 of free agency. But yeah, so let's get started. So, I said yesterday that I said yesterday that going into the first day of free agency, the day before, being free agency eve, that's what they actually call it. Today being free agency eve, the day before free agency, I did predict that a lot would happen. And there were no trades, but a lot did happen. We had extended the deadlines for player and team options were today, and all those got done. We had a couple players waived, 3 to be exact. We'll get to that. And yeah, we had a bunch of rumors besides the team options and the waves, and then we had rumors. So let's get into it. So starting right off the bat, Grizzlies waive Jontay Porter to free up cap space after Grizzlies and Pelicans pending trade. The Grizzlies and Pelicans pending trade is the Eric Bledsoe and Steven Adams trade. The one where Eric Bledsoe and Steven Adams go to Memphis, and then Valanciunas to New Orleans, and then they used to be draft picks, but now, which was Pelicans. Now that's Trey Murphy with the 17th pick and 10th pick, Zaire Williams. But yeah, I don't really like anything. Never mind. What I was trying to say is that this deal does not become official until the new year. I think the new year starts on August 3rd or August 2nd. I want to say it's August 3rd. Or is it August 6th? I don't know. It's either August 3rd or August 6th. The new NBA to the 2021-22 season officially starts. Excuse me. But yeah, so the Grizzlies waive Jontay Porter to free up cap space. Lakers eyeing veterans names like Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Andre Iguodala, Patty Mills, and Trevor Ariza. I predict them signing Carmelo Anthony. I do not predict them signing Dwight Howard, though. I think they will sign Trevor Ariza and Carmelo Anthony. I don't think they'll get Iguodala. I like Iguodala to the Warriors, but if he doesn't go to the Warriors, I like him to the Lakers. I like Patty Mills to the Celtics, but if not, I'd like him to the Lakers. I like Trevor Ariza to the Lakers, and Dwight Howard. You never know where the hell he's gonna go. Evan Fournier and Knicks have mutual interest going into free agency. Yeah, that's totally something I could see happening. Evan Fournier and the Knicks getting together on a 3-year deal, because he is very unhappy with the Celtics because they won't give him what he wants in $80 million, which I don't really think he deserves, but he deserves somewhere in that area. But yeah. Heat pick up Goran Dragic team option and will return with the Heat and decline Andre Iguodala's team option, making him a free agent. So Goran Dragic would return, but there are some rumors, and we'll get into that. Goran Dragic team option accepted, so he will return, and then Iguodala declined, so he will be a free agent. Heat decision to pick up 2021-22 option of Goran Dragic is maybe a preview of utilizing him as a potential sign and trade with the Raptors to get Kyle Lowry. I'm not going to talk much about this because then we have more bringing up that topic. So, yeah. Heat still have more Heat rumors. Heat still have the $9.5 million mid-level plus for the ability to bring back restricted free agent Duncan Robinson. Sorry about that. Next, we got Heat eyeing trade for Kyle Lowry. Yeah, I mean, we've this is the second time we hear about this, and it's not going to be the last, so I'm not going to bring this up. Clippers want to re-sign Nicholas Batum. Yeah, this is something I could. I don't really see any other place for Nicholas Batum, so I would most likely see Clippers re-signing him. I don't really think he really wants to go anywhere else, and I don't think really anybody else wants him. I could be wrong, but I think Nicholas Batum and the Clippers are not only are they good for each other, but I think they want to keep things going. They want to keep things going. Zach Collins to be a free agent, getting his qualifying offer. Yeah, like teams potentially like the Mavericks and the Rockets. That's really it. I don't think a lot of teams are interested in Zach Collins. I think the Blazers may be interested in bringing him back, but a lot of teams are probably risky on his injuries, past injuries. Bulls declined Ryan Arcidiacono team option. He's one of those guys where I'm like, I don't know where the hell he's gonna go. Really, I mean, he's probably gonna sign with some random team that nobody expected. So yeah. Warriors expected to speak with Andre Iguodala in free agency. Yeah, I'd love to see a return. Iggy going back to the Warriors. That would be so cool. We'll just have to wait and see if it happens. Hornets make Devontae Graham and Malik Monk free agents. I like Malik Monk I like potentially the Bulls being interested, the Knicks, maybe the Thunder, the Rockets. I think a lot of teams that had struggling years in last season are going to be interested in Malik Monk. Devontae Graham, I really don't know about him. Who's interested in him? Mavericks accept Willie Cauley-Stein's team option, and he will return for the 2021-22 season. Yeah, I like it. I like this for the Mavericks. He's a nice, good backup center for the Mavericks, and if there are any injuries for the team, he's a good starting center. Heat interested in Kelly Oubre Jr. I like the fit, but I don't think it works out. I think the Heat are looking for too many names, and I don't think it works out. You have so many teams on the radar. So many players on the radar that I don't think Kelly Oubre will be signed. I mean, also Kelly Oubre has a lot of more teams on the radar than them, like the Spurs and the Grizzlies and the Thunder, and so yeah, I mean, he has more teams on the radar than the Heat, but maybe. Jazz waive Matt Thomas. Yeah, I was a little surprised by this because currently, yes, I know we have not hit free agency, but the Jazz don't have a lot of players under contract. Only with this waive, the Jazz only have 6 players under contract. Those players being Donovan Mitchell, Royce O'Neal, Bogey, Joe Ingles, Rudy Gobert, and Jordan Clarkson. Yes, they'll probably sign Mike Conley, and it was Matt Thomas being the 7th player. Now he's been waived, so they don't have a lot of players under contract. But also, you're probably just, by making this waive, it's probably because of cap space, trying to make space for re-signing Mike Conley. But you're also kind of, we just got not breaking news. Mavericks moving on from Kyle Lowry. If you look right here, Dallas is shifting its focus from pursuit of free agents towards other possibly equation. Oh wait, all right. So all right. More Kyle Lowry news to get into. So we'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a waste of a second-round pick because you did trade a second-round pick to the Raptors, and I believe that if something happened, it could have became a first-round pick. It could have became a pick swap or something. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, this probably has to do. I'm almost like 85% sure they waived Matt Thomas because of cap space issues, trying to re-sign Mike Conley. Moving on, Chris Paul. This is one of the biggest things. These next two are the biggest things that happened today. Chris Paul declined player option and will become a 2021 NBA free agent. We'll see what Chris Paul does in free agency. You got teams interested. Used to have the Lakers interested. Now they traded for Russell Westbrook. Teams interested. Knicks and Mavericks. I don't really see anybody else interested. And then you got Suns. So I got two teams that he could potentially leave the Suns for. And that's just the Knicks and the Mavericks. But I really doubt he's leaving the Suns. He's declining out of this player option because of money stuff. Because I really do believe that he's doing this to get more money. But Kawhi Leonard declined his player option. I think Kawhi's kind of different. Now, I think Kawhi would want to return to the Clippers, but I think he wants to test the market. Not only that, but I think Kawhi also wants more money. I think he wants to get more money in a new deal. And I don't think he really cares if it's not with the Clippers. I think he'd like to try again with the Clippers, but I don't think he minds signing with the Heat or the Mavericks or the Knicks. Those are the three teams to be interested in Kawhi besides the Clippers. Those are the four teams I have interested in Kawhi: Clippers, Knicks, Heat, and Mavs. So then Grizzlies declined Justin Winslow's team option. I'm like, let's go. Because the Rockets have a lot of rumors when it comes to Justin Winslow. Came out yesterday that the Rockets are very interested in Zach Collins and Justin Winslow. Both of those guys became free agents today with their teams declining the team options. I don't really care what happens with Zach Collins, but I really want us to pick up Justin Winslow. If we pick up Zach Collins, it's whatever. Nice, good pickup. But Justin Winslow, I really want him because he's a decent player. Just has had a tough time in Memphis. Really think about it. He was a baller in Miami, and they gave up on him. And this is his hometown. I always love seeing Houston products that play here always are successful here. You got from Gerald Green to Daniel House. They just always do great work in their hometowns. So, yeah. But I could potentially see him signing with the Rockets. We'll see what happens. Kawhi expected to stay in LA. Clippers and Kawhi expected to reach a new deal, but this is nothing official. But I think Kawhi is still trying to test the market. Frank Ntilikina to become a free agent. I think there are some rumors about him going to the Suns. I don't really know about that. He's another one of those guys, like I said about Ryan Arginacchio from the Bulls. Nobody really knows where he's going. I think the only thing I've ever heard about Frank Ntilikina in this offseason is the Suns. About him potentially going to the Suns and trying to start his career over. We got Warriors waive Alan Smalich. He had a little tough season, averaging 1.9 points per game. Was in the G League for a lot of time. But we'll see if he gets picked up in free agency. I doubt it. If he does, I bet it'd be not a long stay, but would probably get released in preseason if he got a new contract. I think after getting waived by the Warriors, he'll have it tough, and that's sad. Knicks are really trying to get Miles Turner. What do you give up? Here's a proposed trade I have that I'd have to. There's not a lot to offer up the Pacers for Miles Turner. I would say you'd have to give them the 2022 first round Hornet, the 2022, the Hornets 2022 first round pick that they gave you for the 19th pick in the draft. A draft trade. It was the Hornets got the 19th pick and they picked Kai Jones, and then the Knicks got the 2022 first round pick. So I say if you really want Miles Turner, I'd say you have to give them your 2022 second round pick, the Hornets 2022 first round pick, and Mitchell Robinson and Kevin Knox. I think that would do it, but we'll see. I think that would do it. Mitchell Robinson, Kevin Knox, the Hornets 2022 first round pick, and your 2022 second round pick. Let me know if you think that deal would work. So you get a future first round pick, a future second round pick, Mitchell Robinson, and Kevin Knox. I think that would work. And if they didn't like that, I guess you'd have to add in Obi Toppin. Next, we got going into free agency tomorrow. This is posted by Woj. Woj said that there's a big possibility that the Raptors and the Heat will get a sign-and-trade deal done. Nothing official, but if the Heat and Raptors get a sign-and-trade deal done, the deal would be the Heat signing Kyle Lowry, and the Heat would trade over to the Raptors in a sign and trade Goran Dragic, like what I read that the Heat are trying to maybe accept that team option and then trade him in a sign and trade to the Raptors. So it'd be Goran Dragic and Precious Achiuwa. So yeah, and then you'd have a trio of Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler, and Bam. So I mean, I like for the Raptors, you get Goran Dragic and Precious Achiuwa. I mean, it's better than losing Kyle Lowry for nothing. What would Precious Achiuwa do for you? I mean, you need a center. Would he be your starting center? Or would you make him your backup and then test the market at center? Try to go get a center in free agency, and if that did not work, Precious Achiuwa to be your starting center, and Goran Dragic would he be the starting point guard, or would he be a sixth man? I don't know what his role would be with the Raptors, but obviously the Heat would win this, but I think it'd still be a dub for the Raptors because you could have just lost Kyle Lowry for nothing. So yeah, that's basically it for the video. Today's rumors were I thought there would be a lot more preparing for free agency. But yeah, so today there was 3 players waived. One was by the Grizzlies and Jonte Porter, Warriors, Alan Smalich, and then the Jazz, and Matt Thomas. We had all the player and team options wrapped up. Player options, Chris Paul and Kawhi Leonard declined. And we had all the team options wrapped up, and Willie Cauley-Stein Mavs accepting. We had then Ryan Archiganigo Bulls declining. And there were a couple other things. We had qualifying offers, and we had Grizzlies declining Justin Winslow's team option. So yeah, I mean, and then we had a bunch of rumors. So yeah, I'm so hyped for free agency tomorrow. I can't wait. So I guess this is the last episode for NBA trades and news and trades. And tomorrow will be a new episode and it'll be NBA free agency day 1. So yeah, I can't wait, and I'll be back tomorrow with this kind of video, but it'll be a different title, and it'll be called NBA free agency day 1 recap. So Can't wait to recap free agency day one. But I will also, if there are trades or news rumors, I will include those for free agency day one recaps. So yeah, that's it. And oh wait, you know what? Right when I was ending it up, we got something going on. Paul declines 44 million player option. I know I said he already did it, but it was a Woj saying it was expected that he was going to do it, so now it's official. So yeah, that's it for the video, and peace out.